Let me get that open up. And so for me, I have it saved on my tabs. And so when I click on that, if you're not already signed in, this is what it's going to look like. As you can kind of see. Um, so it kind of shows you can search for songs. And so this is how you would search for a particular song. Right here in the search bar, you would type up whatever you wanted. So for instance, like Forever. And then as you can see, it shows different types. And then as you get closer to the song, you get Only King Forever, Forever Live Version, Forever Rain, so on. So if you have your own account, then you go ahead and log in. If not, you're going to want to sign up. See what happens. Cool. All right. So once you see that, it'll pop you into here, and so this is going to say Under the Bridge. You have all the songs that we do have, and so if it's a song that you know we do have, then you're just going to type it in. So for instance, let's just keep with the theme Forever. So I'm going to click in Forever, and then just go ahead and push return or enter. And actually, let me spell it right first. Okay, so it'll show you all of the songs that we currently have that have Forever in the title. Now, the thing is, we no longer use custom mix wave. We don't use that anymore. So anytime you see that, and you can also see what the date last time we used that was in 2015. What we currently use is multi-track wave. So again, we have the song, and we want Forever. So what I do now is I hover over this name. So again, let's just say Marty is wanting Forever, and we need to get a loop for Forever. So we're going to click Forever. And as you can see, there's tons of options. So we have these are waves, so you can use that. The only thing is waves, they just take a little too long to upload from the internet. And so what we're going to use today is M4A, which is still an audio file, and most of the time people really can't tell the difference between wave and M4A. So in that case, we're just going to go ahead and use this. And so we're just going to do, let's just say I think the last time we did it is going to be in A. So we're going to go ahead, you want to click download this key. So all the times you might not see this actual option. It might just look like this because I've already pre-selected it, and all you got to do is just click that button. But for today, we're going to show you the whole process. And so we said A, so we're going to download this key. It goes that fast. And then so the next thing you want is you want to click this little download button, and then right here it's going to start downloading right away. And so as you can see, it's going to take just a few minutes to download. Now if I were to do the wave, it can take anywhere up to 30 minutes. And so it just depends if you have the time. Go ahead and do the wave. And so while that's loading, I'll kind of show you again so you can kind of see what happens. So you're here, you sign in, and if you're already signed in, you're going to see account, and then you just click account, and then when you click that, it should show you all of the ones that we currently have, and then you can just customize it, whatever. So you can do multi-tracks, and that's the ones that we do have. So that'll take out the custom mixes, patches, trading, chart builder. You don't need to worry about any of that. And so so it's loading Forever. So now let's just say there's a song that we don't have, and so I'm gonna think of a song that we don't have. I think Glorious Day, I think by Passion. Let's see. Glorious Day. Okay, so now in the instance that we don't have a song that is not currently purchased, and we need to purchase a song, we're going to go click on the song that you see, and and then you click on it. So right here, it's going to show you different options. And so again, you want to click on multi-tracks because you want to make sure you get to multi-tracks. Do not get the custom mix. Do not get the rehearsal mix. Do not do the chart builder unless for some reason we start utilizing that. But at this point, we only want to use multi-tracks. So down here, you can see all the keys they have. So before you purchase it, and sometimes you might have a female lead on this and they will not be in any of these keys, and so that means that you'll have to transpose it, which I'll show you how to do that in the GarageBand and SoundForge demo, and then also in the Ableton demo. But for right now, we're just going to focus on multitracks.com. So if you look over here to your right, you're going to see you can buy either the M4A or the Wave. And so remember I talked about the M4A, and so you can go ahead and let's just say we want to purchase that. So that's fine, that looks good. You don't need to really worry about this. This is just going to show you everything that's in there so you know what you're buying, and then you can actually preview it if you wanted to. So it's totally up to you. But okay, so if we want to buy it, again, this is something that we don't have, and then our forever is done too, so we'll get to that here soon. But if this is something that we don't have, then you just click on that. So it's going to tell you to view in cart, and then it's going to show you this. So if your card information is already in there, as mine is, it's saved because it's linked to the bridge account. That comes out of my personal account, but I just link it to the bridge. And so it's going to show you the price. You get all sales are final. So that's the main reason why we want to stay doing the multi-track master tracks, because once you do buy something, it's permanent. So we're going to check out, because I do know we will do this song, and so it's going to tell you again, it's going to finalize the order. They will always want to make sure that you know what you're buying, and so you finalize the order. It's processing, and so now you have purchased it. So there's your order receipt. You can write that down. It'll also send an email, or you can go into account and you click account. You can look at receipts and then print receipts from there. And so once you've already purchased a song that we don't have, you click over the name just as earlier, and then it's going to show you right into this again. And so you can download all the files there. Now, details, it's going to show you everything that's in there, which is pretty cool again. So after you purchased it, and then if you wanted to upgrade, so what does that mean? Upgrade means I want to upgrade to the Wave files, And so the cool thing about it is once you've purchased this track, you don't have to pay another $30-something to upgrade to the Wave. You just only pay the difference. So there's a $4 difference, so you would do that, and then you would upgrade to Wave files, and then you also have the option for the M4A. So we're just going to go ahead and download the song too, since we purchased it. I don't know what key we're doing it in, but it's important that whoever's leading, you find out the key. That way you can kind of get the ball rolling. So we're going to click on that. Again, this is totally brand new. Remember, before we can actually download it, it won't let you. You have to click download this key. Then you actually get to download that actual song. And so now, since we have gone through multi-tracks, and if I click here, some computers may not option to put it in that down tab. You might have to actually go in your downloads. If you don't know how to access that, you can go into your Finder, and then you go into your downloads. And some computers might already open the file, but for mine, it shows up as a zip file. So if I just double click that, and then it's going to open up, and you'll kind of see the difference. So very cool. So once I open this, it's going to show you the Ableton project. This is going to be the Ableton project again, and so this is going to be the file that you would use right here, the one that says multi-tracks. This is going to be the one that you would use for GarageBand, because you have the individual audio files. So let me show you. So as you open it, it shows you all the audio files for everything individually, and so you could even listen to them on your own if you wanted to. But this just gives you the ability to where you have what they would call all of the stems. So you have all of the stems, all of the different tracks. And this one is, again, multi-tracks would be what you would use for GarageBand, and then these Ableton project, that's what you would use. This exact one is what you would use for Ableton. And again, I'll show you a demo of how to work with GarageBand and how to work with Ableton. But I just wanted to show you how to purchase them. And so once you've purchased them and you like them, you get what you want, then we will go to the next step, which that is getting the actual song. And so you got Glorious Day. Again, I want to make sure that I open it. I'm just going to double click that. It's only going to take a few seconds. And so here you go. So now you have your two folders. You can throw these in the trash if you want to. I like keeping things clean, so I don't need zip files anymore. So now I just have that. And so once you do that, so I'm going to close out of this browser. So for me, if I like keeping things pretty clean, so on your desktop or on a backup, so I'll show you on my backup, I like to keep all my loops and everything together, just so that it's easy to navigate. So I'm in my backup, my external hard drive, and I have my loops folder. Then in my loops folder, I have all my songs, so I could go and click into Forever, and I can do it that way. Or if you wanted to create a whole new folder on your actual desktop, you're going to right click, new folder, and then you can title it Loops, and then you can keep it right on your desktop so that you can always have. Or you can put this loop folder and you can drag it over into your documents, and so you would just click on documents and then it's always there, so you could always find it. And so but then you would just need to get the two songs that you downloaded to documents. And so the reason why I like putting things on the desktop is because it's quicker and it's just right there. So I have my loops folder, and I want to I'll just drag these over, and then that's good. Now my downloads folder is clean and right here. So again, that's how you operate going through multitracks.com. Again, you want to sign up or sign in, and then once you get into there, then you can click account and it'll show you all the songs you have. And so the most current ones are going to be up at the top. And so you notice we just purchased Glorious Day, so that's going to be right up at the top. And so yep, so super easy. Again, you can view the receipts, and we are on a subscription, and that just allows you to see every track that we have that we purchased. If we're not on the subscription, it'll only show you what's on this page. And so anything after O Come Emmanuel, you cannot access unless you're on on a subscription. So yeah, so that's multitracks.com. Loop Community can do the same thing, but I prefer multitracks.com because they're gonna have everything Loop Community has, and it's just better. So multitracks.com, you type it in your web browser or you have it on your Booksmark, then you log in or sign up, and then you can search right here for the song that you're looking for. And then once you want that, maybe you want to purchase the multitracks, not the custom mix, and you want to purchase the M4A, you can purchase the Wave as well, and then you download the key that you want. And so, all right, well, thank you so much, and I am gonna try to log out of this thing.